been a while since I've posted anything on this YouTube video, and I've taken several months of contemplation and just trying to understand a whole lot of different things. And I've documented so much of my spiritual journey and many of the things that have gone on, and I decided to come out once again into nature and do my follow-up or my next video, and just be able again to share some of my journey. What better way to express things than to share what is real, what is authentic, what is really part of our everyday lives. And thank you for all of you who are watching this channel. Please subscribe and share, especially if it resonates with you. About a year ago, we had the whole pandemic situation that was pushed upon us, and it literally happened all the way around the world. And a lot of us didn't know what was going to transpire in that period of time. A lot of us were feeling a lot of different things. But one of the things I remember telling each and every one of you was that everything's going to be okay. And if it's meant to be, it will be. And to relax and to know that there is no need to get stressed out, to get out into nature, to breathe, to become grounded, all of these things that I remember sharing with you. And those things are not only good to be reminded of. We have made it this far. Everything has largely been all right. We are still alive. We are still moving forward. We are still, we still need to breathe. We still need to continue on and be grateful for the things that we have. We still need to get out in nature. We still need to meditate. We still need to come to understand what our purpose, all of those things, none of those things have changed. What has changed is that we have found out more and more, and are continuing to find out as we awaken, as we step into our purpose. We're beginning to understand that the majority of our lives have been lived in an illusion. And that is why we are where we are to this present moment, is we're having to recognize more and more the things that we have been taught are not true. The things that we have been led to believe, even by faith, are not correct. We're finding more and more through our research that a lot of history never did happen. We are finding that so many different things. And what is amazing is there are hundreds of thousands of people all the way around the world that are coming into this recognition. Many of you, like myself, might be light workers, might be star seeds, might be people who have come to recognize that we chose to come back to this earth during this period of time to be the voice for those that can speak. And that reminds me of a particular group of people that need us to be their voice. It's particularly the children. The children are particularly being hurt. Children are particularly being abused. Nobody seems to care about the children right now. Seems like race issues, as important as they are more important than the children. Seems like it's more important by government officials all the way around the world and those that seemingly act as if they're in power. It's more important that children and adults get vaccinated than that abuse stops. Truth of the matter is, we're finding more and more that all of us have consciously allowed the abuse of these children to take place. We've looked the other way over and over and over and over, hoping that a leader would take care of it, hoping that our churches would take care of it, hoping someone else would take care of it, and many times just hoping it wasn't true. The problem is, more and more evidence has come out. Children have been sex trafficked. Censorship is at an all-time high. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all try to remove any kind of true information in regard to what's really going on. With this massive censorship, it's hard to get the truth out about these important things. And yet, what most people didn't count on include the leaders of these platforms. Star Seas Lightworkers are resilient people that will continue forward. We are unstoppable. We are an army of people who will continue to fight for those that can't speak. We will continue to raise the vibrations for those that are not able to raise the vibrations. And collectively, with the consciousness and understanding of who we are as deliberate creators, as people that literally can change the world, that need no one else to do it for us, no outside source, but instead recognizing our own divinity, our own sovereignty, the own wisdom that has been implanted into us and given to us, whereby we can become one with the universe, and we can collectively actually make that difference. As we become aware of that, we are literally changing the world. We are literally bringing in a new world. It's hard for some people to understand that and wrap our heads around. It is difficult because it doesn't line up with anything that we were taught in school. It doesn't line up with anything that we were taught in the church. And school and church are two big organizations and institutions that have influenced our lives. And it is very, very hard when we come to realize that we've been lied to by those we have put our faith and trust in. And yet, it's important for us also to recognize and realize that we have to stop putting our faith and trust upon those that actually have meant to hurt us, that actually are trying to keep us back from fulfilling our purpose and our mission that we have for coming upon this earth. As long as we continue to allow ourselves to be lied to and misused, it's going to be hard for us to fully step into our purpose. But when we become enlightened and we connect with Source, and we connect with the understanding of who we are, and we let our light shine bright and don't allow anybody to stop us and become the unstoppable creatures of creation that we are, then we are an army that cannot be taken down. This world has to change. We demand it. We will do everything in our power in a peaceful way to ensure and to make sure that particularly the voice of the children are going to be heard. To make sure that the voice of those who are abused will be heard. Because who else is going to speak for them if you and I are not willing to open our voice? If you and I are not willing to open our eyes to hear and to understand and to comprehend and to step up and become who we're supposed to be, then we'll be waiting for a long, long time. It's an important time in history that we're in. It's important for us to realize what's happening politically. We're watching a movie, folks. There's basically nobody governing Washington, D.C. The latest news that I've received from that area is that the metro escalators have been shut down. Nobody's even riding the buses hardly at all. There's not a whole lot going on in Washington, D.C. And yet the news media will keep that facade in front of you as long as we will continue to listen to it, as long as we will continue to allow those lies to be perpetrated upon us. They will keep it in front of us as long as they possibly can. Until every single one of us hold the news media accountable. Until every single one of us hold the abusers of the children accountable, we're not going to see a whole lot happen. It's up to you and me as citizens of the world to do our part, to collectively raise a vibration and say, we will not tolerate any more of the fraud. We will not tolerate any more of the disgusting things that have taken place in the name of God, Jesus, Christianity. It doesn't matter who it was done in. We will not tolerate that. We will not allow it. We will not accept it. Today we are standing up as a collective saying that we will not allow that to happen. Instead, we are bringing in a beautiful and amazing, incredible world. Folks, my last encouragement to you today is you do not need to accept the forced propaganda that's being pushed upon us. It's your body, your choice. The vaccination is not required. It's not even necessary. Proof is going to come out here very, very soon to actually show the people that did get the vaccine are better off than those that did. Masks also are not mandated or required, regardless of what you've been told. It is not a law. We are free and sovereign citizens of the United States of America and of the world. And therefore, today we step into our sovereignty and say we will not be governed by any tyrant or anybody that says anything contrary to that which is for our freedom and for our well-being. The truth of the matter is we are being taught to fight for ourselves. The truth of the matter, we are finding out that those who were supposed to be healing us were actually killing us. More and more and more, we will find out the evidence of what really was going on, and quite frankly, it's mind-blowing. It will shock your mind. It will blow your mind when you actually take the time to research, to study, and look at the evidence. Folks, everything is being declassified. You just have to search for it and be willing to open your mind and understand you don't know everything that you thought you knew. Drop your ego and step into understanding with your heart and with your soul what really has gone on. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video, spending this time with me. I hope it is helpful and an encouragement. I will drop a video very, very soon whenever I can and try to keep you updated, keep you informed, and also share with you part of my spiritual journey. It's a beautiful day. It's a great day to get out into this weather. Enjoy your evening, enjoy your morning, enjoy your afternoon, whenever it is you'll watch this video, and namaste.